Good evening, and thank you for joining me on my special presentation of Autism and IPAD2. Having an iPad or multiple iPads in a classroom opens up an array of options and possibilities that is nothing short of astonishing. A generation ago, the potential of a device like the iPad was something that was primarily left to the realm of science fiction. However, today, iPads are indeed making their way into the classroom and early learning environment. The end result is an increased level of learning possibilities, learning outcomes, and educational opportunities. One of the most significant implications for using an iPad in a classroom is that the iPad can contribute to making learning more interactive and fun. It is important for parents and educators alike to realize that today's children and teens are significantly more technology focused and comfortable with interacting with technology than they were just 10 years ago. That means that machines such as iPad will not be seen as some sort of new complicated headache, but instead will be eagerly embraced as a new toy. Students will be eager to get their hands on these devices and witness their capabilities firsthand. The best learning occurs when the material presented is showcased in an entertaining manner. Students are no different than the rest of us regardless of their age. They want learning to be engaging and fun. Think back to your own days in high school or college and think of the truly boring lecture that you had to sit through. The odds are that it was a painful experience for you. Education apps and iPad apps for kids can greatly decrease the boredom that students can experience in a day-to-day classroom. The bottom line is that the more time that students spend learning effectively, the better off we all are. Society as a whole benefits from having vibrant and educated minds. When used properly, early learning apps and educational apps on iPad can play a major role in this process. Well-designed and well-executed iPad apps for kids can transform learning experiences and entire educational institutions in the process. Teachers can present information in different ways. Though this means they can become more effective at doing their jobs, is iPad a game changer? Yes. Ethics of technology quickly break down into the ethics of various human endeavors as they are altered by new technologies. The old ethical questions of privacy and free speech are given new shape and urgency in an internet age. Therefore, Big Brother is watching. He's watching your computer. Most school districts install a program in which each and every computer allows administrators to see what's taking place on every screen. This is an internet filter and user agreement that takes place. That means they know that when a student is looking at Facebook instead of their math questions, administrators can handle these violations by contacting the parents. This software is part of a larger debate taking place on how best to balance the incredibly educational power of laptops and tablet devices with worries about their possible misuse and power to distract. The iPad has been called a revolutionary tool to help children with autism learn how to communicate and socialize more easily. Computers are useful for those with autism. They facilitate communication and aid in learning. In recent months, there has been some buzz in education and autism communities about the Apple iPad. The iPad is an effective tool for many on the autism spectrum. Its flexibility and portability offers some additional advantages over laptops and PCs. The touchscreen and layout make the iPad more accessible for children with coordination or learning difficulties. These children may find sliding and tapping easier than either typing or writing. The iPad can also be used as a communication board or augmentative communication device. Because of the customized options and because the iPad is a cool tech device, that doesn't immediately mark a child as different. Many see it as a more attractive option than the more traditional devices. Adaptive technology is nothing new, but the iPad has made it a little more kid-friendly and a little more affordable. Autism is not a single disorder. In closing, I'd like for you to see this video put out by Apple, as 2010 was the year for autism.
Developers and customers are taking it further into places